Now listen to this. This is a very big win for President William Samoei Ruto and Raila Odinga in the Broadbased government. And of course, a very big loss for the former Deputy President, Rigathi Gachagua. Honorable Gathoni Wamuchomba, the MP of Githunguri constituency, a very close political ally of the former DP, Rigathi Gachagua, is seeking to reconcile with President William Samoei Arap Ruto ahead of William Ruto's visit to the Mount Kenya region. Also, Senator Joe Nyutu of Murang'a County, a very close political ally of Rigathi, together with Governor Mutahi Kahiga, the governor of Nyeri County, will be attending President William Ruto's events in the Mount Kenya region. And currently, as we speak, Rigathi Gachagua's close political allies are organizing, they are mobilizing the ground to receive President William Ruto in the Mount Kenya region. It is only Senator Joe Nyutu of Nyandarua County and Senator Karungo Wadhangwa of Kiambu County who will not be attending President William Ruto's events in the Mount Kenya region. Allow me just to read for you this particular statement here. It says, Rigathi Gachagua's key allies are also set to roll the red carpet for President William Ruto. Former DP Rigathi Gachagua's top allies have joined the majority of the elected leaders from the Mount Kenya region to support William Ruto's leadership. Maragua MP by the name Mary Omaua is also among the allies of Rigathi Gachagua who have drawn their weight behind President William Ruto's anticipated development tour of the Mount Kenya region. Remember, Rigathi Gachagua said that William Ruto hawezi panda mlima because the people of the mountain, including the leaders, have totally rejected William Ruto for impeaching Rigathi Gachagua. But William Ruto is proving to Rigathi that he can impeach Rigathi Gachagua from the government. He can remove all Rigathi Gachagua's allies from the government positions, and Ruto can still go to the Mount Kenya region as the president of the Republic of Kenya. That is why I've been telling you here. Ruto is playing his own league in politics. William Ruto is the master of politics. And truth be told, Ruto is way smarter in politics than Rigathi Gachagua and all of his allies combined. That is my honest opinion. But in this particular video here, ladies and gentlemen, I want us to mainly focus on Honorable Gathoni Wamuchomba, because Gathoni Wamuchomba already joined President William Ruto's organized meeting for coffee farmers across the country. Gathoni Wamuchomba was in William Ruto's organized meeting to represent the coffee farmers from the Mount Kenya region. And I will read for you the statement of Gathoni Wamuchomba in that particular meeting, praising William Ruto for his good work as the president of the Republic of Kenya. Before I give you all these details, a quick reminder, if you are listening to me and you haven't subscribed, please just take only 1 second and subscribe to my channel for you to receive the latest political updates and also the best political analysis from this channel. My name is Jason, and you are listening to Jason Vibes Radio, political channel. So first of all, let us begin right from here. Gathoni Wamuchomba is reconciling with President William Ruto after Wamuchomba was chased from Wamunyoro by Rigathi Gachagua, despite Wamuchomba being loyal to Rigathi. And it turns out the bitter political fallout between Wamuchomba and Rigathi began in Wamunyoro meeting after Rigathi Gachagua demanded that all of his allies must resign immediately from William Ruto's UDA political party and join Rigathi Gachagua's new political party that he will officially unveil in May. Wamuchomba and very many other leaders, including Senator John Yutu, Governor Mutahi Kahiga, and the rest, totally refused. They told Rigathi Gachagua face to face that they are not ready to conduct a by-election after resigning from William Ruto's UDA party. That is not possible. And of course, Rigathi Gachagua's biggest political weakness is that Rigathi hajui kubembeleza. He does not know how to keep friends in politics. That is Rigathi Gachagua's biggest political challenge. And that is the reason as to why Rigathi Gachagua has very many political enemies than friends in politics. Despite Rigathi Gachagua being very popular in the Mount Kenya region currently, Rigathi is supported by 5 MPs, only 5 MPs from the entire Mount Kenya region. All other leaders from the mountain don't want to associate with Rigathi because Rigathi is their enemy, including Ndindi Nyoro. Ndindi Nyoro was kicked out by William Ruto, but he said no, he cannot join Rigathi at all. He refused. So Wamuchomba is on a revenge mission against Rigathi. That is why Wamuchomba is reconciling with William Ruto to punish Rigathi. Wamuchomba currently is describing Rigathi Gachagua as the most tribal leader and not a national leader. Wamuchomba is saying that Rigathi Gachagua deserved to be impeached by William Ruto. Just watch this video here.
The sensitive was the Gachagua himself. For the last 2 years when he was in power, he didn't carry himself in the pleasant way that would appeal to most members to support him. He was a bit too aggressive. His language was a bit too off-key. His conduct was sometimes off the radar. I feel, this is my take. Because, you know, I also tried to talk to members and telling them, you know, please support us, don't impeach Gachagua. And they would say, no, he called me this name.
Okay.
You know, he treated me this way. I went to his reception, he refused to see me, you know. He came to my constituency, he didn't even greet me, you know. So he also added some catalysm. He catalyzed the process of impeaching himself.
That is the first reason as to why Wamuchomba is reconciling with William Ruto. Number 2, Wamuchomba is reconciling with William Ruto because she does not have any other political option. Why am I saying this? Currently in politics, and you will agree with me on this one, you have to make a choice. It is either you are supporting the broad-based government or you are supporting Wamunyoro. There is no any other political option. If you are not in Wamunyoro, then you must be in the broad-based government. That is why, according to this headline here, let me just show you. It says, Kalonzo Musyoka is also dumping Rigathi Gachagua. This article says Kalonzo calls for talks with Raila Odinga and President William Ruto for critical issue. I've always told you that there is no way Kalonzo can survive in politics without Raila Odinga on his side. For Kalonzo to survive politically, he must be on Raila Odinga's side. So don't be shocked to see Kalonzo in the broad-based government. Don't be shocked. That issue I will talk about in my next video analysis. So let me read for you this statement here of what happened after Gathoni Wamuchomba joined William Ruto's organized event for coffee farmers to represent the Mount Kenya region. Let me show you. It says, Githunguri MP Gathoni Wamuchomba has set the ball rolling. Gathoni Wamuchomba praised President William Ruto for delivering on his pre-election pledges. She, for instance, cited the increase of prices of coffee. This is what Wamuchomba said. Today, coffee farmers in my constituency of Githunguri are smiling all the way to the bank. Yet Rigathi Gachagua on the other side, he was saying that Ruto has not done anything at all to the people of the Mount Kenya region. I want you to realize one thing. William Ruto fell out with Rigathi, not the entire Mount Kenya region. So I believe that William Ruto can still do everything possible to win the Mount Kenya region support for the 2027 elections. And that is why William Ruto only removed Rigathi Gachagua from his government and his allies from government position, not the entire Mount Kenya region. William Ruto appointed the DP from the Mount Kenya region because the people of the mountain supported William Ruto in the previous elections. And I've always said it here, that in politics, there are no permanent enemies, there are no permanent friends. So don't be shocked at all to see Gathoni Wamuchomba joining President William Ruto and the broad-based government after her fallout with the former DP, Rigathi Gachagua. After all, we can all conclude by saying that Rigathi is the problem. Rigathi is the problem here. There is no way very many politicians can say that Rigathi has this problem. How can we ignore? Yet it has been proven by very many leaders that Rigathi is the problem here, not the rest of the Mount Kenya region. But I want to know your thoughts. I want to know your opinion in the comment section down below. What exactly can you advise Wamuchomba? Is she making the right decision by dumping Rigathi to join William Ruto and Raila Odinga's broad-based government? Will Wamuchomba survive politically without the support of Rigathi? Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more political updates. Remember, my name is Jessa. I'm out.